of you don't know this, but I'm a farmer. Just kidding. But I do grow some herbs and vegetables out of scraps from the grocery store once I use the vegetables, and I'll show you how it's done. This ain't a food tutorial how to do it. It's just a quick video just to show you what I do. And I just cut some of this up from my plant, and you can see I got a lot of it. And this is a sweet basil. And then what else I do is I cut different kinds of lettuce, and all I do is from the lettuce, when we buy it, I cut it off. You can see little roots are growing, and I put it in the bowl for a week, and I change the water every day, and I use rainwater from my rain catcher outside. And you can see this one is growing, and what I do is I put on dirt, and then I put the dirt up to right here, so I cover all this part, and then it'll start growing into another lettuce. This is Boston, and once that grow, I keep on doing it over and over until it gets cold outside, and then I kind of stop for the winter, and then I'll start again next year. And this one is romaine, and you can see it's starting to grow right there. So this weekend I'll plant all these, and then I have more over here. This green leaf, and I know it looks ugly, but that's normal. But you can see how it's starting to grow. So this weekend like I said, I'll start planting these. And here's some iceberg. This one is taking off quick. You can see all the little sprouts. I mean, all you have to do is buy lettuce one time, and you keep on growing it and growing it. So I'll show you what I have outside. So right here I have some onions growing. I have some red onions, white onions, brown onions, and these are the chives, which they're taking off quick. You can see they're already growing. And with the onions, all I did is peel some of the skin, and I just buried it, and they grow, and I get a bunch of onions. So I have some early girl tomatoes, which they're taking off pretty good. And then I have some large cherry tomatoes, and sweet. Some gold ones right here, and I don't see any tomatoes yet on this one. But I grow them in this grow bag right here, because it's keeps a lot of air in the soil and keeps it moist. I do have to kind of water it every other day. This one I didn't put in a grow bag because I didn't have a grow bag at the time, but it's pretty cool when you grow your own vegetables, onions, stuff you could use. This was on my other video, the little herb shelf that I made. Got some strawberries and other things right here. This one I just cut. That was the basil, and more's growing, and it just keeps on growing. There's my rain catcher, and I do plant other vegetables around here, but these are just kind of like stuff I just threw over here. See how it works out. I don't even know if it's gonna grow here or not. But I have some chilies growing here, some mint, and the mint's growing good, but they go a while. And I have different kind of cherry tomatoes right here. So I have this little section to plant things. And like I said, these are Teresa's flowers. And right here is where the herb garden is going. You can see two piles right here. I was gonna do it a raised garden bed, but because of the wood's expensive right now, we're gonna go another route. And I was supposed to buy them, but they're sold out right now. But there's some metal raised garden beds, which are pretty long. So all we've been doing is throwing kitchen scraps and stuff right here. I'm just preparing the soil and stuff I need for the raised gardens, and I'll flatten all this out, throw some herbs and some worms and all the kinds of stuff, and then I'll put some topsoil, and then Teresa could use this. We're not too sure if this is going to be this year, but more likely it'll be ready for next year. I still have to clean up this area. Right now we haven't worked at it this year. You can see it's a mess, but it should look good when we're all done. Hopefully we could do it this year. If not, we have a project for next year. And this is on the side of my house in the front yard. Here's my front yard. And I'm growing jalapenos and sweet peppers right here. And they're already flowering. The reason I put these over here is because a lot of sun hits the side of my house. This is just the side of my house right here. This is my backyard. And got some chilies growing here, and they're doing pretty good. While I was making this video, Amazon came by, and what you see right here are larger grow bags like the one I just showed you, but these are for our potatoes. Yeah, we actually grow potatoes too. It's kind of the same way I grow my onions. I grow different kinds of potatoes. I just put them in a bag in a dark, warm place until they start growing those little roots, the spouts. And then once they start growing those little spouts, I bury them. And that's all I do. Some people cut them and stuff. I just bury them. It works for me. And I got some coconut husk right here from Amazon. I mix that in the dirt with worm castings. It's for people that don't know what worm casting is. It's basically worm poop. That's good for the soil. And then I bought this this pump because I do save my rainwater. So I bought a pump. It's just easier to put it in the gallons when I feed my lizard, frogs and stuff. I use that kind of water. And we use water for all our herbs and plants. We just use rainwater because it's good for the plants and healthier. And so this project will probably be tomorrow. I'll start growing planting my tomatoes. Well, hope you enjoyed the video.